Hey YouTube, Sandy Frank here. Today, the episode of Hobby Talk. I wanted to talk about another subject that's been on my mind this week, and that is PSA, Pokemon, or just basically any PSA slab sales on eBay. Now, I have noticed I do sell all of my duplicate PSA slabs on my eBay store. A quick shameless plug. Go to my username is CobraFan. I'll write that down. And I have definitely noticed a big drop off the last few months in PSA slabs being sold. Okay, here's, in case you want, this is an awesome way you can support the channel if you want. You don't have to, but if you go to my eBay store, that's my username. You can see all these slabs that you see right there are in my store. But enough of the shameless plug. Oh, and by the way, if you mention, if you make an offer or something, mention to me that you watch the Sandy Frank channel, and I will give you extra 10% off. So a little bonus for you viewers. Okay, back to the video. So I have noticed that there's been a drop off in sales, and I wanted to dig into the research and find out what's going on. So is this just the hobby slowing down? Is it oversaturation of PSA slabs on the market? What's going on? Well, thankfully, since I have an eBay store, I have access to detailed info. It's called the TerraPeak system. So I was able to go in and found some very interesting numbers. So I was right. The last 3 months, actually, okay, so there was a big peak in around May and June of 2023. I looked up every month in 2022 and 2023, and that was by far the biggest month for PSA Pokemon sales. Now, I had to only search Pokemon, just much easier to get that sample, but I'm guessing it's probably similar with baseball card PSA slabs, other company slabs, but I had to use Pokemon PSA as my source here. So there was $9.218 million worth of Pokemon PSA slabs that were sold during that month period. And this is the highest that had been the whole 2 years. And also the most different sellers. There was over 10,000 different sellers that sold those slabs, and over 76,000 actual slabs got sold that month. That was the peak of that 2-year period, and that was just in May to June. So ever since that peak, the number of slabs being sold has gone down every month since then. Also, the number of sellers has gone down every month, and the amount of money of all the total slabs, if you added them all up, that's gone down. There was a little uptick in July, but it's gone down considerably since that May mark. So that tells you several things. If you go back a year, if you look at the numbers from a year ago, the market is actually buying more slabs, spending more money on PSA Pokemon slabs. There are way more sellers, very considerably more sellers of Pokemon card PSA slabs. And there is, it's kind of hard to say. It's pretty consistent on the number of slabs that have been sold. So it's a tougher marketplace out there. There's more competition. There's a lot more sellers. I think the quality of the cards is higher because the average price of a slab that's getting sold has gone up. As you can tell with, the actual number of dollars spent on PSA Pokemon slabs is higher. But I'll go ahead and show this, and that way you can freeze frame it and kind of see what I'm talking about. So this is 2023. I'll try to decipher my list here. This was 2023 Pokemon sales, this section here. And I did this research on the 19th, so I'm using from the 19th to the 19th. So that's September 19th to October 19th, and then going back each month on forward. And then this number here is the total number of dollars spent on Pokemon PSA slabs during that period. So like during September 19th to October 19th, 2023, people spent $6.297 million on slabs. And then over here is the number of sellers. These are different sellers of the slabs. So there was 8,462 different sellers, individual sellers selling PSA slabs. And then over here, that is the total number of slabs. So sorry about that. My phone camera malfunctioned there. But over here, that's the total number of slabs per that month. So from September 19th to October 19th, 2023, there's 57,000 slabs. So as you can see, the number of slabs sold has been going down very steadily, except for this one month in May. It's been going down pretty steadily. So fewer slabs are being sold. The number of sellers, compared to these numbers down here are 2022 numbers. Look, there was 5, 6, 7,000 as the year went on. It kept going higher up till this year. It peaked at 10,000. Now the number of sellers has dropped down. I think is because there's fewer slabs being sold. And what's also interesting is look at the total amount spent in 2022. Very consistent. 5 or 6 million, and then it's been way higher in 2023. So that's telling me that people, I don't know if I put that on camera very long, but you can pause that and look at, that's the 2022 data, and that's the 2023 data. So things that I'm seeing, more sellers, so there's way more competition out there. Basically battling over the same number of slabs that are being sold. So you're going to sell fewer because it's spread, the number of slabs sold is spread out over so many more sellers. The average slab though is kind of more expensive. Maybe people are picking nicer stuff to sell that goes for more. The actual money being spent, so people are maybe buying better slabs, like higher dollar slabs, and kind of avoiding the more common stuff. And these are the numbers I'm seeing, and this is numbers taken straight off of eBay. But more money being spent in the hobby, way more sellers, but about the same number of slabs. So that's the gist of it. Oh, by the way, I did check my numbers. September 2023, PSA graded 122,656 slabs. As you can see, that's about a typical month that we've been having in 2023. I track all this information. As you can see, just on eBay, about half of those slabs get sold every month. So, maybe half of them are getting flipped by people, and the other half people are keeping in their collections. But a lot of them are getting sold on eBay, so if you can keep that note in mind, if PSA is grading a ton of slabs, you're going to see probably about half of them end up getting sold on eBay. Now, if PSA starts grading fewer cards, that means the market is going to have fewer on the market. So there is some oversaturation. As more slabs get graded by PSA, more of those end up on eBay. So this video, I know, is not super interesting probably for a lot of people, but people that are interested in selling and wondering what's going on with maybe noticing a dip in PSA sales on eBay, which I was wondering about. this is kind of telling you some of the reasons why. So, you know, just become a better seller, you know, if you want to up those sales. I always try to sell my things as the cheapest buy it now. And if someone makes me an offer, if it's, you know, close to what that cheapest buy it now is, I will take it. And of course, if you tell me that you're watching this on the channel, I'll give you extra 10% off. Now, I don't do free shipping. Maybe that's something I should look at to try to get more buyers. But I've actually been pretty happy with my sales. I've always been able to pay for my orders by selling off duplicate slabs. So I basically get a lot of the cards in my collection graded for free. But I have noticed a definite drop down in recent sales. Like just not selling a lot of slabs lately. And maybe this can tell you why, you know, maybe you're seeing some of the similar things. But anyway, that's what I was thinking about this week. And I wanted to do a video on it. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Later.